Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope that everybody is enjoying the weekend. Camp is here. So now I'm going to give you some of my biggest storylines. You can call them predictions, bold predictions, whatever you want to call them. So football is finally here. The pads are coming on. I'm excited about this. I hope all you guys are too. The wait has been excruciating to the max. Thankfully, with all of our YouTuber friends here online, we've been able to collaborate. Me and Foots the King, obviously, we've been keeping Cowboys Huddle going. Also, the collaborations we're doing with Law Nation and Fox Lombardi as well. Keeping everything moving, we're getting through this dead zone. The dead zone is over. All right, we're back here, training camp, and now we're going to talk about a few things here. Before we get to my predictions, let's talk about the focus of the team. All right, this is serious. All right, so this is it, guys. So the off season has been one of the craziest in recent years, right? So just a lot of names, just a lot of guys in the news for all the wrong reasons, and then David Irving or no show here for the conditioning drill. No show, come on, man. Does Bryant late, supposedly 3 hours for the conditioning as well, but he did show up. But David Irving didn't show up. This, with all the other happenings on the team, you legitimately have to question the focus of this team. Right now, before camp starts, it doesn't look good as far as being focused. With some of these other championship teams, we don't see big messes like this. The Cowboys are... they need to get it together, right? I mean, we're trying to be objective as possible, and that's really what we do here. And a lot of the YouTubers, we want to give you the honest opinion here. We don't really want to sugarcoat things here. Some people may not like what we say. Some people may agree, but that's what this is all about, right? So for me, I'm questioning the focus of the team here in this offseason. So for me, I'm glad camp is here. This offseason has been just a total mess, right? It's been atrocious. Hopefully Garrett's message to this team is we need laser focus, right? We can't have these guys. David Irving, the no-show, that's disappointing as hell to me, man. You're suspended. You're pretty much in a de facto contract year, right? You're a restricted free agent at the end of the season. These guys are, as a whole, these guys are acting like the 90s teams, doing all kinds of off-field issues. But those guys, they won Super Bowls before they went into this phase where they were in the news all the time. These Cowboys, they haven't done that. So for me, I'm hoping Dak can be the Aikman of this team and just rally everybody together. One voice, right? We need one voice, one message, laser focus. This team needs to be focused here. That's what I want to see for camp. That's where this team needs to be moving from here on out, right? No more bull crap. That's it. We want the Super Bowl. We gotta act like we want it, right? Some of these off-field crap, just no good. Honestly, just isn't. All right, so enough of that little rant there. Let's get into my predictions here for training camp. These are storylines that I'm really looking forward to. You can call them predictions, bold predictions, whatever. But let's get right into my list here. I have 5 of them for you guys, all right? So let's get to the first one here. The first guy, my first prediction here, Switzer. He's going to cement himself here as the next Beasley. This guy is coming in from pretty much a red-hot mini camp, OTAs, all of those. This guy was solid from the jump. He's a weapon. All right, so I'm really looking forward to what he's going to do here. And my prediction is he's going to keep the ball rolling here. He's going to keep it going. He's going to keep turning heads. That's going to be a term here you're going to see a lot in camp. This guy's turning heads. So-and-so is turning heads. Switz is going to be that guy. They're going to have to find a way to implement this guy into the offense. And I'm confident that Linehan and these guys are going to get that job done, right? So Switz, the next Beasley. The next guy I want to talk about here, and this guy, I've talked about this guy here in the past. Cheeto Awuzie. All right, I'm sticking with some conversations I've had with other people, even some guys I've talked to here. Obviously, with Foots as well. We've talked about this as well. It's already been documented by some of the team here and Broadus as well. They've been working out Awuzie at safety here and there. So look for him to get more time there at safety. He's got that versatility that these Cowboys, they love. The same reason why they fell in love with Byron Jones. I think Awuzie has the opportunity to be a better Byron Jones as far as actually getting the ball. Awuzie can get the turnovers, force fumbles, and that sort of thing. This guy, that's the thing about this draft class. They got guys here that are actively looking to knock the ball out, hit you, knock the ball out, jostle it loose, force turnovers. That is one thing that Rod Marinelli really did well in Tampa Bay in that Super Bowl run. Obviously with Kiffin over there, and then when he was over there with the Chicago Bears, turning the ball over, forcing the ball, right? So he's got players now in the pantry. He can get this job done. Awuzie at safety, look out for that storyline there. That's one that I'm thinking is gonna, continue to manifest into something there. Where do you put him? Do you stick him on the outside here on the island? Can you put him inside? A nickel guy, safety guy, jack of all trades, and he's good at every one of them. He's not a jack of all trades, master of none. This guy is solid at all of those positions. So for me, that'll be a storyline to follow there. All right. The other one here that I'm really excited about, man. I really am. I think this is going to be the offseason steal of the year, Monterey Moore. All right, Monterey Moore. He has been killing it, taking this thing seriously. I've been following him on Snapchat, Instagram, all the social networks. Every time I look up, this guy's running up hills, doing all kinds of conditioning. Everything that you want your players to be doing, everything you want to see, right? This guy's doing it. This guy is focused, and that's what I'm talking about. The Cowboys need this type of laser focus. Monterey Moore, I'm ready to see what you got, man. I'm ready. Had the credentials here out of A&M. Had a crossover there at A&M with Von Miller, so there's that pedigree there. And I think he's shaking some of those early issues that he had here early on in his career, and now he's focused. It is clear as day. This guy's focused. So Monterey Moore, he's going to be your defensive end here that's really going to show out, right? So in camp, that is one guy to look out for, right? Another guy here, Chaz Green. I honestly think that he will beat out Jonathan Cooper there for left guard. I'm just not completely sold on Jonathan Cooper, left guard. Of all the guys there, he would be the smallest one. Now, supposedly he's one of the stronger guys. So it'll be a match to see. We'll see what happens here, but my prediction is Chaz Green, at the end of the day, will pull this out. But you got to have depth here. We haven't been able to count on Chaz Green, his injury history. I don't want this to be a guy who is showing flashes in camp and then comes up limp. I did this, I tweaked this, so he's gonna miss a week or two of camp. I don't want to see that from Chaz Green. All right, I do not want to see that. Don't start that crap here, okay? If he gives us that thing, he's gonna be one of those kinds of guys. All right, one of those guys that can't stay healthy. So keep an eye on that storyline. Chaz Green, left guard, but can he stay healthy? Right. And my final one, the fifth one, Anthony Brown versus Dez Bryant. I want to see this battle. I have a lot of confidence in Anthony Brown. I've been high on this guy here all off season. He's kind of one of the guys that's been forgotten in a lot of the discussion here and there. But at the end of the day, this guy showed out at the end of the year. Dominated receivers. Plays with confidence. Covers guys, shuts them down. I mean, if he can keep that going from the end of last season, all the work that he's been doing in the offseason, give me a solid training camp, I think he will. I think some of the headlines are going to be, watch out for some of the battles he's going to have here with Dez. that'll be good. That'll be good for us. I want to see him do some things here with Dez, get him frustrated. You know, we'll see if they scuffle it out here and there. You know how camp goes. Sometimes they do that. Dez talks a big game. We've seen him point at guys. You can't cover me. You can't cover me. You can't. We saw that before. It's good for competition. Brings out the best in you and these guys. So I want to see more of that. But I want to see Anthony Brown continue and step it up and see if you can lock up one of those corner positions on the outside. All right. So let's watch that one. Okay. So those are my biggest things that I'm really looking forward to here for training camp. The other thing here that I want to talk about here, just a quick, brief look ahead to next year's draft. Positions of need. All right. I think the number one, you know, this is preseason, everything, but for me, super early look, a linebacker, we're thin there, right? We don't know the future of Damian Wilson. We got to see how Jalen Smith responds here to camp and the season. Sean Lee, obviously a solid player, but has injury concerns, history there. So 2018 draft, look for linebacker to be one of the needs here on defense. They're gonna go to defense again, I think, in the next draft here. The linebacker, depending on how guard shakes out here, and maybe even tackle. You know, we'll see if Lyle Collins has does a monstrous season here at right tackle. Can the Cowboys afford to keep him? If not, they're going to be in the offensive line business again. And if we have shaky work there at the guard position, guard will be in business. So I think offensive line as well for 2018. Tight end will be another position to look forward to this season. You know, we talked about some of these guys who are out here the Cowboys might take a look at. It didn't happen, but I think next year it could. You know, we'll see how Rico Gathers looks. Jason Witten is pretty much on a year-to-year thing. He could retire after the season. So that could be a position there. Running back, we got two old backs here with McFadden and Morris. Will Morris even make the team? And then we still got the Cowboys trying to churn the bottom of that roster there for the third possible running back with Jahad Thomas, taking a look at Denard Robinson and Ronnie Hillman. So there's still work there to be done at the running back position. Look for that to be a possible pick in the draft as well. All right, so just wanted to briefly touch on that. I know we're getting way ahead of ourselves, but the Cowboys, you know, the season starts now, but so does the scouting team. These guys are already scouting the college guys, and you can bet they're looking at these positions for the future. You know, where are we going to need help at after this season? They're already working on it, right? That's what's making this team do so well here in the draft last couple of seasons, especially with Will McClay taking over. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your predictions. Give me 5 of your biggest predictions, bold predictions, or your headlines. What do you think is going to come out of the camp here? What do you want to see from some of these guys, or what do you not want to see from some of these guys? Do you not want to see guys floundering around? Let me know what you guys think about the focus of this team. Do you agree that the Cowboys need to have laser focus now? Time to turn it on, right? But that's it, guys. Appreciate everybody coming here and commenting as usual. Please like and subscribe and share if you haven't already, all right? But that's it, guys. Thank all you guys, and I'll see you here for the next video. Thanks, guys.